Please close your eyes and make yourself comfortable. We will be here for a while, so now is an excellent time to make any small adjustments. Your neck, your posture, your back, your arms, your hands. Find a position that's comfortable for you. We start with permission. Permission to put down the many stresses, the many thoughts, the many feelings, all that we came in with. We give ourselves permission to leave those to one side and to just spend these few minutes being present, practicing our meditation, calming our mind, bringing ourselves away from the conceptual, complicated lives into the present. And having given ourselves this permission, we start to focus the lens of our attention on what is happening now. We start with sounds. What can you hear in the room today? Take a moment to simply be aware of the sounds in the room. The sounds come and go. As they do, we simply let them be. They don't disturb us, we don't disturb them. Bringing the lens of our attention inward, we take account of the feelings in our body. Temperature, the press of the chair against us, the feeling of the floor. Starting from the top of the head, we do a sweep of our attention through the body and simply notice what is there for us today. We don't try and change it. We simply notice. Moving our attention inward, we examine the thoughts and feelings that are strongest in our mind today. What did you bring into this room with you today? These are the large thoughts, the large feelings, the most immediate, the most pressing. We notice them now, and then we put them aside into the present moment, into the reality as it unfolds for you second by second, simply here, simply now. And having established our baseline, the sounds that come and go, the sensations that come and go, the thoughts, the feelings that come and go. Now, for the first time, we bring our attention to the breath. Where do you feel the breath today? Perhaps in the nostrils, the back of the throat, the rise and fall of the chest, the abdomen. Take a moment to place your attention wherever the breath is most obvious to you today. Place your attention there and rest there. All your focus on the breath. All the way in and all the way out. Observing, watching, noticing. We notice the character of the breath, its depth, its speed. We never try and change it. We just observe it as it is, all the way in and all the way out. Riding the breath, ever present, ever aware. We stay with it. Our thoughts are a distant memory. Subtle feelings come and go. The lens of our attention is entirely focused on the breath. Watching, noticing, observing. Being here, just with the breath. And as we find ourselves drifting, captured by thoughts, reliving the past, planning for the future, we remind ourselves that we have one task, and gently, oh so gently, we let those thoughts and feelings go, and slowly, subtly, we return. All the way in, all the way out. And again we notice we are no longer where we should be. And again, without judgment, we simply leave those thoughts and return. Just a few precious minutes remaining. A few moments where only one thing is required. And now, as our time draws to a close, we take a few moments to come back to the room. Keeping our eyes down, we half open the eyelids, looking at our hands, our feet, wriggling our toes, stretching if we need to. And just before we return to our normal, chaotic lives, we congratulate ourselves on making this commitment to simply be here in the present moment. And when life becomes stressful, tense, agitated, we remind ourselves of this place, this safe harbor, and we return.